Okay, welcome to Coco's Kitchen, Cooking with Coco. All right, I am making elderberry juice from Wild Crafted Elderberries. This brand I'm using is Nature Tonics. And so it's 3/4 of a cup of the dried elderberries. All right, 3 cups of water. In with the elderberry in a large pot. All right, then you start the heat up and bring it to a boil. You add a tablespoon of fresh ginger, a cinnamon stick, and a teaspoon of dried cloves. Oops. Cinnamon stick. Sometimes I'll put 2 in there. And one time I tried lemon, but I didn't care for the lemon too much, but it does preserve it a little bit. A bottle of this will last 30 days. All right, so here is the fresh ginger. All right, it looks like it's getting ready to boil. And once it gets to a full boil, then you simmer it. Oh, it smells so good. You let it simmer for about 45 minutes. I go for about an hour to make sure all the flavors in there are good. So there it is. It's starting to boil. Yum! Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it tastes so good. Near the end of this video, I will talk about all the health benefits. All right, so now I take a big bowl and I put it in the sink. And I already tried pouring some in there. I'm gonna see if I can do this. Whee! All right, and then pour it in there. All right, and then I'll scoop that out and I'll be back. Okay, so the juice is going in the bowl. And I have to have 2 hands. I'm gonna lift this up and I'm gonna take this spoon and I'm gonna press down on the berries for a few minutes and really get the juice out of the berries. And again, this is concentrated. So you don't drink like a big glass of it. I like to mix it with apple juice and or orange juice. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have my juice, my concentrated elderberry juice. Some people like to call it syrup, but I call it juice because it's thinner. And so now I add raw honey. Now in this particular recipe, you can find several different recipes on the internet, but I particularly like this one. But this honey is amazing, and it says 1 cup, so that's a lot. This runs about $6 a bottle. But if you really wanted to get real healthy here, this is the stuff, Manuka. But this runs, gosh, I think about $20. The Manuka honey, I was actually turned on to this when I was in Australia last year and actually got stranded in New Zealand right before COVID hit, which I know is not a bad thing to be stranded in New Zealand, but it really was a very strange situation. But anyway, so this is proven right here, as well as the elderberry juice, to fight viruses, mainly COVID, any virus, and I'll talk more about that later. So, but today I am going to add the stuff here, which is awesome. Raw and unfiltered raw honey. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to do this with 1 hand. All right, this is, oh, look at that honey going in. Ooh, I'm gonna stir that in there. I'll be back. And I'll I'll tell you what, this is delicious. As you can see, this was the small batch of the concentrated and when you try to buy this stuff, it ain't cheap, but I'll tell you what, this is amazing. These are just a few of the health benefits you get from elderberry juice. And it boosts immune system. It fights and protects against bacterial infections, fights and protects against viral infections, reduce the symptoms and duration of cold or flu, helps clear up the sinuses, sinus infection. It's a natural diuretic. It's anti-inflammatory properties, and it helps ease up symptoms of allergies, high in antioxidants, and high in vitamin A. And vitamin A is one of the main things we need with COVID right now. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a little glass. And like I said, it tastes very good with apple juice. And but another thing too, a lot of people do this. So what was left over, you can add water and do this again. Now, it's a little, not as concentrated, but that's fine because you could just drink more. So I would recommend when you have the concentrated to do just like, I don't know, maybe a few tablespoons or so and mix it in with the orange juice and all. But do a lot of research on this because it's a very good thing to do and take and have with all this going on. And you can order the crafted elderberries on Amazon, or use fresh, but that takes like 3 years to grow. I already looked into that. So anyway, and I'll be making big batches of this, and I'm trying to get my little business together. I'm creating a lot of other different natural type foods and whatnot. So I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.